Hello and welcome to Success on a Sunday. How you doing, Rob?
I'm very good, Paul. Thank you very much.
Thanks for spending the time with us.
Nice to be here.
You, for many, many years, had your own business.
I did.
And in parallel with that business, you were into property. Would it be fair to say that was kind of buy-to-lets and a couple of HMOs?
Yeah.
You'd come to the point in your life where you thought, well, the business is going.
Yep.
So were you looking for the next thing, the next step?
The next step really, after having been on one of the courses, was just to go into serviced accommodation.
Right. The background to that, you had some buy-to-lets, and the buy-to-lets were kind of making money?
Well, I'm actually living off them now, so yeah.
So that's kind of your pension almost.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody out there, landlords, I'm sure you can empathise with this. You had some good tenants and some not so good tenants.
Correct.
And you were telling me there's a particular incident with one of these tenants where they wrecked the place.
Yeah, they had. And it was difficult to get them out of the place as well. It took me 5 months to get them out of the property, but they probably owed me 8 months of rent.
Right.
Which was sort of $4,000.
Yeah.
And I think that they would have caused me at least $4,000 worth of problems as well.
And plus a bit of legal fees, so you're talking 10 grand.
Yeah, and
that's expensive, isn't it?
That's right. So after having got the other side of that, put it all right, got another tenant lined up, I suddenly thought, I think we'll give this a go.
So for anyone that doesn't know, at home, very briefly, service accommodation is pretty much regular flats and houses. So for example, this one that we're going to talk about in a second, what is it? Is it a flat, a house?
It's a 3-bed house.
3-bed house.
It's very functional. I've done it up very nicely.
Yeah.
Made the back garden into a drive.
Okay.
So actually 2 transit vans can get on there. I had it valued because it looked nice and sparkly.
Yeah.
Once I'd done it up.
Yeah.
The value is about 115.
If it was back on the market as a single let, then roughly what would the rent be?
About 500. After I'd seen everything go wrong with just a normal
buy-to-let.
Yes, normal buy-to-let. I'm thinking, because you're getting guests instead of tenants.
Yes.
And you can instantly get rid of them if you have a problem.
Yeah. It used to be a really good thing to do to make money, to be a landlord. But the tenants have got more and more rights, and there's more and more compliance and costs on the landlords.
Yep, absolutely.
So, all right, so if we talk about this particular 3-bed, as we sit here today, how long has that one been live for now?
We started it in April, and May we got a 90% occupancy.
First full month.
In fact, first full 3 months we got 90% occupancy.
And what kind of night rate are you renting it for? And by the time you've paid for everything, what does that leave in your pocket at the end of the month?
We're getting a rate of, we do a flat rate actually, of £70 per night. We are actually netting 700.
700 after everything.
Yeah.
And if it was a buy-to-let, if the tenant paid you,
well, exactly.
What would you have netted as a buy-to-let?
Probably 250. Because of where the house was situated, we want to aim at the contract market.
So you're quite happy that you made the switch?
Absolutely.
You're going to be doing any more?
I've already got another one. Well, I was going to say lined up, but we're actually about 2 to 3 weeks from opening it. We're targeting people from the hospital and university areas.
More great tips. So you're targeting on purpose guests who are either at the uni or the hospital. Fantastic.
Hi, so here we are on this beautiful October morning with it drizzling away in front of our next SA unit, and this just quickly going to show you the outside because it's quite unpleasant today. We've got enough room here for parking of 3 cars, so that'll be very, very handy for people. And just quickly show you, we've got the key safe here, which obviously it's inside at the moment, but that's going to be the entryway into the property. So here we are in the kitchen. We've had a brand new kitchen because we wanted to bring it up to speed. Basically, the way to do this is to think about what you want when you go somewhere to stay. So we thought we'd go for a really modern kitchen. As you can see, it's not finished yet. I did put these tiles on the wall yesterday. and we've got this to finish probably tomorrow now, because this was plastered this morning. We've got absolutely everything new in here, even new lighting. I put the floor down. We've got tiled floor. So you might think, why is he doing the work himself? Well, the thing is, I enjoy it, and it's all about the journey, not about the end result. It obviously is about the end result, but you need to enjoy it as you go through it. Now, I actually enjoy doing some of the work, which is why I do it. So here we are, once again, nearly finished. We've completely rejigged this. The shower was over in this corner originally, but we've put a brand new facility in here, which is absolutely lovely, all modern. Nice fancy mirror in there. I don't know if you can see that, but that works really well. All neatly tiled with these plasticky UPVC walls, which are very easy to maintain and wipe down. So if we move along over to the main bedroom here, which has got everything in it but a bed, and we're having the carpet down in here, and that's coming tomorrow. We've got built-in wardrobes, which we decided to keep in, and we'll be having a dressing table, 2 singles that we can zip up into a super king size with bedside cabinets there. So we can have singles if we want, and then if a family's staying, we've got a super king bed. This will be the second bedroom. And we're going to put a single bed in here because a double was probably just going to be overpowering. And we're going to see how that goes, really. And obviously that leads out to the conservatory with the garden at the back there. So this is the lounge, which we've completely sort of redone with a modern fire here. And the way that this is going to operate is that we're going to put a bed settee over there and a 2-seater settee here. So the bed settee's got a facility at the side of it that we can put all the bedding in, which is obviously very important, because what do you do with it once you want it as a settee again? So that will have that facility attached to it. And over here we're having a rectangular dining table with the TV stand and the TV over in that corner there. All of this furniture, by the way, is from Fusion Furniture, and they're absolutely really helpful when you get there. They're so helpful.
What advice would you give to somebody that likes the idea of service accommodation but doesn't really know what to do next?
Well, it's fairly simple. You've just got to educate yourself.
All right.
You've really got to know what you're doing, because you need to know all the steps. You need to know all the legalities. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of information that you just won't find out unless you go and see somebody such as yourself that's been there, done that. It's so much easier, and you will save a lot of money doing it that way.
What's next? I mean, what's the vision? What do you want to be doing, I don't know, 3 years, 5 years from now?
Well, I've got a 3-year plan,
because
obviously I'm 65 in 3 years' time. And I want to, I'm doing as much business as I can in that 3 years. Mm-hmm. The plan was to get 10 essays.
Which are going to be bringing you what, 7, 8, 9 grand a month kind of thing?
Correct.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Can you retire on that?
Yeah.
Well done for applying that knowledge and getting the results, and thank you for sharing it. It's goodbye from Rob, and it's goodbye from me. Every one of you out there, as always, you've been wonderful. I've been Paul, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.